Hello, I'm Alice Agnes and welcome to a new video. So today I'd like to tell you a few words about this festival. It was the first time when I appear as Alice Agnes on any, this kind of event. And, it was a festival called Niebieska Tancbuda, the Stachuriada. It was all about Edward Stachura's poetry, and my part was just a poetical workshop. I called this workshop How to Become a Poet. And well, if you'd like to check out what this workshop was about, then you can check it out on my Patreon. I decided to add my presentation and materials I prepared for this workshop for people who couldn't come but they wanted, so it's available for you to download until the end of August. But there's also the Polish version of this workshop, and it was mainly a Polish event and Polish stuff. But if you're interested to check out the translated version of this workshop, then feel free. I also prepared this kind of English workshop because I got a message that someone was interested, so that's why I created this. But well, right now I like to tell you a few words about this festival. Well, I guess you already noticed few videos that I made during the musical part of this whole festival. You can check it out on my YouTube channel if you didn't see it yet. And well, I also spent the whole day there. At first I was at the workshop, and later I was available at the stand. I was selling my books and t-shirts, maybe t-shirts. So it was the first such an event for me, but it wasn't the first time when I went for any festival, poetical kind of festival, because I was in that place in 2016 and I brought such a word then. It was 2016, so I was 18 years old. So yep, it was nice to come back to that place. It felt totally different than what I remembered, and later I found out that there was a renovation during the pandemic, so right now it was just bigger, I guess. And well, I really hope that there will be more such events in the future when I can walk around just as Alice Agnes, as a poet and writer and blogger, and some other things, as you probably already know. And well, I think it was a very important thing for me because I've learned a lot during this event, and well, I just hope it's just the beginning. Because I dream of some kind of book tour. It would be nice to go to other cities, maybe in whole even Europe, and be able to meet with real readers. And I don't know how you feel about this, but yeah, this is such a dream of mine. And well, also, here's my outfit from the workshop. I decided to adjust it so you can see it, how I look like. And by the way, this t-shirt is a piece of my own merch. You can check it out on my website, I mean in my store. You can find the link there in the description. So I guess it's all that I wanted to say about this workshop, so I guess it's time to slowly end this video. I hope you like this. You can like, subscribe, comment, and one more thing. I think that maybe next year I will start talking about Polish stuff, I mean in Polish. So yep, this is what I wanted to add. So maybe next year there won't be season 5, but something Polish. Yep. So this is such a additional thing that I wanted to add at the ending. And so thank you so much for watching, and until the next time. I mean, in the next month, I don't know what will come, because I may go for a trip or not, I don't know. So we'll see what will happen in the next month. Yep. So that's all. Bye.